KSM Show.
What up, what up? I go by the name SARKODIE, Sarkodie Obede Pompidi. You guys are watching the KSM Show. Keep it locked. You know what time it is.
And we're back. We have Keche in the house. And before the commercial break, you're talking about Samini calling on 1 a.m. to send you, and you were very happy.
So happy. Because
even though you had no money, you had to work. And
no money.
Samini.
And when I got there, I remember Tony Pan would be like, "Oh, Charlie, you this boy, you be very humble. Then they will cook for me, and I'll fire." Then to ask for money back,
you couldn't ask for money.
I will go back home. Then all these things we're doing because we want Samini to be on our song. And seriously, being with Keche, we're able to record with almost all the stars. Nana Kwame, Castro, Screwface, Dasibe Jaminame, he's so rest in peace, Kofi B.
All of them.
Like all of them.
So while you were studio rats,
yes,
you got the chance to record with
all these people.
Yes, and then I think Castro has been a brother even from Takrade. So he was always at the studio there. We had him on our songs. But then I think so one day a friend, Chris Waddell, he's got Chris Waddell, he came to the studio. He's a concerned friend. When he came, he was like, Andrew, then we it's like our fourth year at Studio Boys. It was like, Andrew, Charlie, you guys, you day here every day, we say, be say, I'm a bonko crowd, money steady because Charlie. And then when he left, when he moved his car and he left, I went to sit at where there was one tree and I was quiet like this. For like 1 hour, I was thinking, I said, boy, what can't say more? Because Joshua came, make a chance, Joshua to make quiet. Joshua did not sound really lie. He did lie, he go blow. Wow. He go blow. Yeah. So it was then, somebody, the call that came in that changed that thing was Castro. Then he's gone to London. He called us. Then he was eating kinky. I said, Anda, what are you eating? Also kinky. I say, in London, don't know what. Also kinky, don't worry, you will come and experience it one day. You know, we're just having fun, talking about it. And then, I think the first time we went to London, Castro was like, you remember what I told you guys? You see, this is what is happening.
Something happened in the flight. I think you've forgotten that. I thought everything that you eat in the flight, you have to pay.
Oh, really?
And because I didn't know. So I was in the flight, and when they asked me, please do KFC, I was like, I'm cool. Because the only money with me was...
So you're not going to blow the money?
It was 35 pounds. That I killed myself to get that 35 pounds.
Wow.
So, because maybe you may get there and you need to pick taxi or something.
So you are not going to spend the money.
But I was eating.
But he was enjoying. So when
were you worried that he was enjoying?
He was worried. He thought I had money, plenty money, and I
wanted to wake up, but the seatbelt sign was on.
Yeah.
And I was like, why is my brother enjoying? So he had some money and he didn't tell me.
He didn't tell you.
So they want to come. And they keep coming.
Please. Do you care for anything?
Yeah, please do care for
also,
any drink.
No.
Oh, I'm good. And what really pisses me off, you know, sometimes when you are getting closer to your destination, they'll bring some items if you want to buy a spray or something.
Yeah.
And when I saw some 150 pound, like, I have only 35, I'm in some baby. And the woman came again, please, if you don't like our food, we have some rice, some Nigerian herb. I'm like, oh, madam, I'm good.
I'm okay.
I'm good. I was very hungry.
Oh, Charlie.
So when we landed, and one of the pilot like came out, I'm like, they came and report that because I don't know, I think they heard we are stars, that we are coming to have a show. Maybe if I don't like their food, I should go to this website. I can report so that they can add Ghana dish. And I'm like, oh, sorry, sir. My money wasn't enough. I'm like, oh no, everything was free. I'm like, then I'll eat before I go out. And Andy left all the way almost to immigration. Realized I'm not with him. So he has to come. When he comes, Andrew, Mami did it. While people
were just getting that, they packaged something small for him to eat. I didn't know. He thought it was.
I thought everything you have to pay
for.
And I ate very well. And the woman, they were all laughing at me. I'm like, you don't know. What if I ate everything? Be like everything is £100.
Yes.
Then you have to bring me back to Ghana.
Wow.
It's serious here. I think being at Keche's place, then Keche had a couple of people that they kept on like calling Keche that they want artists to manage because Keche wants to handle us all by himself because he knows how good we are. So he never mentions us to anybody. So we're there, and this guy came, KGPM. They were a group. They played this song. Inti sana otia means I think I'm one of the old songs. KG is now a doctor in the US, and her, the colleague is in UK as one of the biggest DJs in UK. So KG came to Ghana, talking to Kewa in the studio, and I went to sit behind the machine and I played one of our songs. Kewa was out then. KG was like, whose song is that? I said, it's our song. I said, wow, your song. About you are Kewa's boys. So I said, yes. About Kewa never mentioned to Kewa that I want artists to manage. But Kewa didn't tell me anything. Because then before we've brought in people who wanted to just do things for us, and then Kewa would just talk to them and then push them to different artists. We thought Kewa didn't like us, but no, he wanted to do everything.
To keep you to himself
because he knows that he wants to handle you. We are good, yes, of course. But then yesterday, you praying your pentem after 6 years because it was getting frustrating. So KG then gave us $800, $700 that we should go and shoot our first video. So I ran house to come and keep first to come and keep it in the house. Kewa asked me, "Where's the money?" I said, "Kewa, the money is gone. It's gone long time, long time." I mean, like so.
And to shoot that video,
we traveled to Kumasi. We almost had an accident on the road.
It was crazy.
You shot in Kumasi.
Yes,
Why Kumasi?
Because
then one of the good directors was Willis.
Willis.
Yeah, Willis.
And that was where he was.
Yes, we went there. And when we went there, the money that he took us was the 700.
So we address everything.
So now we need to make calls. Charlie, when you be able to me, I'm IBB. Then we call somebody from Kanta. He say, "Oh, I guess some boy. His name is Atom." Now we chat every day, and anytime that he sees me on TV, he's so happy. That boy need to give us one singlet, one jacket.
Jacket. So
he gave us one
everything
singlet, one jacket, one Lacoste.
Yes.
I think he gave me 3 things, some shoe and everything. And the funny thing, when you are performing, because he's selling the thing, you know, we need to do action. Like, then he will be behind the camera. Charlie, man, you too much.
Yeah, of course, because he will just go and sell it back.
And
not too much.
Go easy on it, man.
Yeah.
So we have to go through all that. And
wow.
So anytime I see Andrew, I see myself. Sometimes, recently we did a very big virtual concert for DSTV, and I was watching myself at home, and I just remembered way back. I'm like, wow.
Wow.
This
is fascinating, man. I mean, the story, the journey.
Thank you.
That's the one thing too that keeps me interested in the two of you. You've been together for 18 years.
Yeah, we've been
Is it 18 years?
Yeah, 18
We've been
years.
friends for 18 years.
You've been friends for 18 years.
18 years, yes.
And as a group together as Keche, how long has it been?
For 16.
16 years.
16 years.
Yes.
Now let me ask you this, man. I mean, it's not easy. Partnerships, groups, whatever, you know, people always fall out. Okay. One person thinks about, I'm the one driving the thing. There are all these things I'm sure you know. What has kept you guys, you know, so solid for 16 years?
The truth is, we respect each other's differences. Sometimes when I see groups like breaking and everything, people keep asking questions. And I always tell myself that, why? Like all these things that we heard or we've been hearing that happens to this group and they are no more, we've been through worse ones. The thing is, I respect Andrew. And always in my mind, I know that I can't do this alone. Without Andrew, I can never break through. And that thing in my mind always keeping me that even if Andrew do anything, but because even twins do fight, I need to respect his decision because we're from different areas and we are now together. Keche doesn't belong to me, it doesn't belong to Andrew. It belongs to the fans out there. Keche is like a company that has employed me, Joshua, and Andrew.
So you see, it's a company. It's not like it's a company.
So Keche is a company.
Okay.
The subtopic. Subtopic. So once
yeah,
you put the topic up, you underline it.
Okay.
Beneath it is Joshua and then Andrew. And then we are working for Keche.
For Keche, yes.
So Joshua's problem with me doesn't affect Keche. My problem with Joshua doesn't affect Keche in any way. Keche is a whole combo because sometimes we do fight, we do argue, We fight. We do, even twins. Look at P Square. They're not together. Twins do have different understanding. We do fight. But then it happens that we'll be on stage and we have to fake smiles because the people who are watching you, they don't care about whatever you feel, whatever you've gone through. They are there for you to be entertained. So we fake smiles, are watching, we'll be dancing, we'll have our hands around our neck, doing so many things. When we leave stage, I enter my car, he's gone. We are not talking. But if you are not talking, money is coming. The company is bringing money. So you tell me that you don't want the money. Okay, Daddy, you are the CEO for this company where we are now. And then myself and Joshua, we are working for you. And me and Joshua, we are having problems. So the company, the CEO calls. I said, because Joshua was sitting here, I'm not coming. The CEO is what is paying us. So I will come. After, if it takes me a week or 2 or 3 for us to solve our differences, it's our own cup of tea, we do it. And then funny enough, some of the things that we heard broke up some of the groups in Ghana, we've come across them, we've experienced them, we've just seen all of them, worst ones than that. And then we're able to just maneuver our way out through them, and then we are here. That's how much share we should do.
You know, traditionally they have something like in Keche. Or come Keche. They say you don't mess with it. It looks as if you guys are Keche.
Yes.
In Keche.
Yes, it will never break. It has been times that one woman came in the group, tried to crash our heads.
Really?
And yes, it was crazy. I didn't know.
How did she do it?
I was dating the girl.
Okay.
And she came down to Ghana, and not knowing.
Oh, she was outside?
Yeah, she was outside. Not knowing, she was chatting my brother too. Wow. And I didn't know. So
and he didn't tell me.
I didn't tell him anything. But I remember I showed him a picture. But you know, picture sometimes.
Yeah.
So I thought after showing him the picture, he has seen everything. So the girl came to Ghana, and I remember I was with her for like 4 days, and she told me that she has to go and meet the mother in Kumasi. I'm like, oh, tell me if I won't go home. And I came home. So I thought she was in Kumasi. And my friend, I called Andrew, are they your area? He said, oh, at their house. I went to the house, and the girl was there.
That was there. Yeah.
Yes, the girl was there too. It was crazy.
But now Joshua didn't tell me when he got to the came to. He didn't tell me anything. I think, but his face is like, Andrew, I go. I said, okay, no problem. Because if I knew, I wouldn't even have allowed Joshua to come in. So when he left, I was like, you know, Joshua, the way you were looking at him, like he's your friend, my colleague is your friend. It was like, I know what follow me. I say, pay me. I said, really? But Joshua told me, friend, now I say, I was with him. I was like, really, I didn't know. And I think say that it became back and forth. But then we were able to just, solve the issue. It? The girl has to go.
Oh, you both sat there.
Yeah, he has to go. That's
I remember Andrew coming like, bro, Charlie, me I sack him. Because this girl don't go break the group, I sack him. And that day I was crying because I loved her.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, breaking my heart.
Really?
Yeah, breaking my heart because I loved her. I loved her. But let me sound so. Until say a Jimmy love.
Yeah, boy love.
Yeah, boy love. And your man love.
So no, but this your policy I find very intriguing, and I really respect it that you can separate yourselves and your personal issues outside the Keche thing.
Yes.
So no matter what,
it's not easy to just build a brand, to build a company and make it popular. If it is easy, there are 1,001 up and coming arts out there. They've tried that. People have even released like 20 songs, 30 songs. They've done anything possible to put their name up there so that they can use them. Because if the name is out there, that's when you are somebody. That's when you can go out there, you can call you for events, get something out of it. And for years, they've not been able to achieve that. But to have a name, a company as Keche, very big, very loud, not in Ghana alone, Africa here. We've performed in Nigeria almost a couple of times. The African Movie Academy Awards in Bayelsa, the Calabar Festival. We've performed in Enugu in one house party. We've performed in Togo, Festival de Dani Hub. Liberia, we've won the Global Ambassadorship Award in 2011.
Wow.
Liberia,
this is where the brand Keche has taken us. So many places, Tanzania, here and there, and now across Africa. and then you want to just use one girl's issue
To
or
break a
one simple misunderstanding to just bring that thing down, company down. That company that the people have accepted. And now to want to just restart another one or to just quit. It's not easy. So if you knew how you suffered to just put it out there, you value it, you wouldn't let anything affect it.
Amazing philosophy.
That's why I want to say this on your show, because your show is a very, very big show. When I heard Prayer No More, I even cried at home.
Oh, really?
Because,
When they broke up?
Yes, when they broke up. I felt bad and I cried at home because I saw Prayer and they were one of the group we looked up to. Prayer was, when I saw them on that, I did that something, Nescafe something, when Prayer started, and they became one of the biggest, but all of a sudden, Prayer No More. What happened? Because I knew you guys are one of the strongest group, Ghana, and what's happening? We look up to you guys, and what happened? So, if you are here today, I always tell Andrew, we want to be one of the group that tomorrow, a group coming up will look up to us and be like, because of Keche, we can make it.
Wow.
And it has always been the dream.
Show some love. Show some love. But yeah, that's kind of amazing too. When I was doing some music up on you guys, 16 years, it's not easy to have a strong bond like that. It keeps going. And this thing about keeping the brand and protecting it, and Makam brand and Tam Keche. So whatever happens, Keche.
There have been times, I think somebody between us was just people, some of the people around us, they whisper into Joshua's ear that Andrew says, you are this, you are that. And then they call Joshua, they record Joshua, whatever Joshua will say, they record, and they will send it to me.
Really?
And then when I get angry after hearing it, and I also pass my comment, they record and say, so I met with Joshua, we're having a little issue, we decided to just sit down, as we always do, sit down and talk about it. Sometimes maybe it might be my fault, but Joshua will just go down and say, yo, Andrew, Charlie, make me forget that. Maybe it's my fault. Sometimes it is his fault, but I will just call him, Charlie, you know what, let's forget it. You know, we put our egos behind us because sometimes we pass maybe a day or two, like Charlie, Keche is still bigger than us. What are you guys doing, Charlie? Let's go. And then so I was talking to Joshua when I opened my phone and I started playing some of the his voice note, his voice to him about him talking about me. Why did Andrew do this, and Joshua was like, I'm like, yeah, also he recorded you too. He sent it to me. I said, listen, I said, so then what is the person trying to, the person told you that you should be careful with me. And then so he said, so what is the person trying to do? So you see, after we being together and then smiling and all that, the person sees us and then he's just uncomfortable because he kind of think what has gone on. You see, that's how mature you should be. The people will talk about you. People will talk about, we are men. We are human beings. People will talk. People will do this. Because we've suffered, Daddy. It got to a time years back before Up and Coming, Joshua would just flash me. But then, once I see the flash, I know that he's ready. I also flash back. Then he moves from his house. We walk from Committee 1. Then we go and meet at the park, Padmore Park. We went to meet there and we have to pray. That's how we started. He flashed me off like, we know that I have to pray. We go and pray. You know, that's what we've been doing from start.
Wow.
So, and then when we became Keche, we didn't stop it. It's still been the same.
You still do it?
Although we don't meet at the park, but then individually, we know, we call, we pray. This, you know, it is, we are known. If we say we are talking about these things, the whole day, we won't live here. Wow. We've passed through a lot, but when people see Keche, they just picture today. They I don't know, they think that, okay, you just woke up one day and you became Keche, and then whatever it is, and then and some opportunities and some good things that God bring your way, things that happen to you, they sit back and they criticize. But I always say this thing, that the position that you want to be, you have to respect anybody who is already there. If not, you will never get there. But if even you do get there, they will even chastise you. They will even do much more than you did to that person there. Let's assuming, Daddy, you are up there, and every day I see you dancing to the left. You are dancing every day. And I start, oh, look at this man. Every day dancing to the left. He is this, he is that. Me, I would dance left and right. Maybe the floor you stand on, it's very slippery from the right. So if you go right, you will fall. So until that person comes there and also start dancing to the left, then it was like, so that's the reason why he was dancing to the left. So you don't know anybody's reason. So the only thing is, appreciate people when they are making it. And I appreciate everybody who is being up there. I love every good song, every artist up and coming, because I know that you say obiewedi kind in sports, that when you are ahead, you are the most, you are scared the more. You know why? Because the one who is behind you has vim. You are his target.
Yeah.
He has vim that he wants to buy you. Who are you targeting?
Yeah.
There's nobody in front of you. Your target is maybe the finish line. So you go small, you want to watch back because the person is also coming with speed. If you go to a so you always have to get target the finish line. Look like, okay, I have somebody behind me. I also want to get there. The person will be coming, yes, the person won't stop. So are you stopping? You have to just keep up and push it and go. So that when everybody stops, when all the groups are stopping, because Keche, we have to make a point. You have to prove a point. Let the Ghana know that this is the group. They have to make it. And that's what it's supposed to be.
To end this, I always tell my friends, I have some friends, I always talk to them. Anything that you want to become, you don't insult. Yeah. If you insult the greatness, nothing you insult comes to you. So if you insult success, success will never come to you. If you insult greatness, it will never come to you. Respect greatness and success, and it will come to you.
It will come to you. I tell you, folks, Charlie, this is getting so interesting. I know you guys at home. I can read my viewers that Charlie, Musi Chalade with a yepe more, and I'm a show some love, man. So this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. The conversation was so exciting that I was so engulfed that I lost track of time. So this is what we're going to do, man. There's a lady here, who heard Keche was coming today. She said she has a gift to give to Keche. And the Miss Waka will be say, oh, mommy, show so mama. So I'm going to introduce Diana. She's going to come and do a presentation for Keche. And then, and then after that, of course, they can't give you guys anything for us. But they are back next week, man. We have to finish the discussion, man. So they are back next week for another exciting time. Where is Diana? Oh, Diana, you are Diana. Oh, okay. So, oh, wow.
Thank you.
Okay.
It's from Pretty Fix Home.
From Pretty Fix. Okay. Pretty Fix.
Yeah, Pretty Fix.
Okay.
Okay.
And, oh, no.
It's yours?
This is mine?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And
Thank you so much.
show us some love, man.
Fix that up.
Yes. This is so nice. This is so nice. So this is coming from Pretty Fix. Wow. So we thank you so much. And,
Dinah, thank you. And,
Dinah, thank you very, very much.
Pretty Fix for this beautiful.
On Instagram or
Yes,
something,
please.
so that when I'm bathing, I'll put your towel and tag you.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Thank you. Take care for that, man. I should be inviting guests like this more often, no? Because when they come and people want to come and present them, they miss my phone. But like I said, folks, Charlie, Keche, you're here next week, huh?
Yes.
We have to finish our conversation.
Okay,
It's too exciting.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
please, we'll have to get you back next week.
Thank
In the meantime, can you do us a song to wrap up everything? Yeah? Okay, so we're going to get a song for them. Thank you all, guys, for listening. Next week, they are back. Your new story in Crow is now going to get more exciting. So, folks, we are ready when you are.
The KSM Show.
Okay, folks, COVID-19 has done damage to our finances. Everybody is reeling under the damage. We are offering a special package for anyone who wants to advertise or do any publicity on the KSM show. Don't worry about your budget. Call this number and we'll arrange with whatever budget you have to give you a good package. The number to call is 024-766-1983. And also, another announcement, we want to welcome Man Wines. Man Wines is officially now associated with the KSM show, and they sell the best of wine. So if you're thinking about anything wine this evening, please make sure you call Man Wine. And here is a trick. When you call them, just say you heard it from KSM, and you'll get a discount. Try it and see.
Etiefo, se wope wine and sata, me pachopi, shisha Man Family Wine. I'm rantie miensa wo mu free Stellenbosch, South Africa ye ne kwine. Red wine na wudoni bi ene Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot ena Syrah. White wine nso ebi ne Chardonnay ene Chanel Blanc. Wo pese wo enjoy wine ya. Me pachopi. White wine no 7 ice cold ena red wine nso maninye cool kakra. Wo pache de bi dia mo pani bia. Man Family Wine. Who ye party and a yen soa, and ma rain free Man Family Wine. RT's option was Spintex Road in Crankwa, and a sole distributor ewo Ghana. At to phone for 020-811-0618, 059-261-1618, and now 020-816-1601. Man Family Wine, or Bia see ye. Nomninyansemu, one ton many pa winning fear do moche, and sessa penfo num be. FDA ashisha sa ejedi nkratso imachia to mu say eye.
Also, folks, I want you to remember the ideal place for small conferences and small retreats. Keep it nice, small, with the best serene atmosphere is Cactus Creek. So if you're thinking about any kind of conference, small retreats, and a place to chill, the name is Cactus Creek. Cactus Creek is 055-039-5007.
The KSM Show.
On your marks, get set. Something so sweet there for your body. They say what is sad, is sad, is sad, is sad. Now I'm mommy area. Something so sweet there for your body. They say what is sad, is sad, is sad, is sad. Now I'm mommy area. One mommy see chire area.
Diabetes.
Yeah. Miss one, Miss area.
Diabetes, yeah.
Now, Miss one, Miss area.
Diabetes, sing for me.
Yeah, no. All the days after farming. All the chima, Jaya Cosso, Pampa, Adia, there, Wam. Was so more. And she didn't make her feel like again.
Sing for me.
Hey, also sorry more body chimney. Yeah, she didn't make her feel like a king. Hey, cause I do well. Mr. One, Message area.
Diabetes.
Now, Mr. One, Message area.
Diabetes.
Yeah. Mr. One, Message area. Yeah. Mr. One, Message area. Yeah.
Mana banobia de ne die na enkoko ma kan be wa sa wo hwe ne pi ye chu mini mudia ukofia no musie guso ebe na woni mudia man saba Canada achi ntimu hu oba ye mfebufu emo mo girl no say wo penalty edi ano ya man sie kutu ade de bi obi asifebi ya frontex masu meshebi ebi odo me kofia me sume kobi ade nyame dia ma obi ya so dead, me move sugar free. Fe, Kumasi Bruce Lee. Hey, one cause you serious, one watching ya, the wee. Mr. One, Message area. Now, Mr. One, Message area. Yeah. Now, one, Message area. Yes, now, Mr. One, Message area.